Now on Sunrise, rescue searches are underway in Indonesia after a 5.6 magnitude earthquake hit the West Java province. Numbers continue to rise for the death toll and those missing.
Plus, the Yuma community is mourning the loss of 4 band members from the local tribute band who died in a tragic car crash. Now locals are planning an event in their honor.
And Vice President Kamala Harris's trip to the Philippines continues in an effort to further assert the United States alliance to the country. Sunrise on News 11 starts right now.
Live from Studio A in Yuma, Arizona, broadcasting across Calexico, throughout Imperial Valley, Yuma, and streaming live on KYMA.com. You're watching Sunrise.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on Sunrise on a Tuesday. I'm Cole Johnson.
And I'm Jacqueline Aguilar. So glad to have you here with us this morning.
Yes, another new day, another Tuesday. 2 days,
another
Thanksgiving.
Tuesday, yeah. We're counting down for sure. So moving on to some news overseas here. Indonesia's President Joko Widodo says the government will give compensation to earthquake victims and their families. Over 250 people have died after a 5.6 magnitude earthquake in the country's West Java province toppled homes and buildings. There are also over 100 people missing. Widodo said the amount of compensation would vary depending on the severity of the damages, adding that houses should be rebuilt as earthquake-resistant buildings. And moving on to some new stuff here. It's heroism so brave it sounds like a movie, but it happened in real life. Multiple sources confirm people at Club Q in Colorado took down the shooter Saturday night. Among them was a military veteran.
Yeah, police say the suspect killed 5 people and shot more than a dozen others, but it could have been worse. Amy Kiley has the story from the veteran who says he's not a hero. A warning, it could be disturbing.
A tragic weekend attack on the LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs.
Plus, Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema in Yuma today, meeting with local farmers to talk about ag technology and some of the issues farmers are facing.
Live from Studio A in Yuma, Arizona, broadcasting across Calexico, throughout Imperial Valley, Yuma, and streaming live on KYMA.com. You're watching Early Edition.
One person is dead after a fatal crash in Yuma. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mercedes Martinez.
And I'm Scott Gross. Yuma County Sheriff's Office responded to the crash on South Avenue B near West 28th Street last night. A red Jeep Grand Cherokee attempted to pass a black Ford F-150, both traveling south, according to YCSO. The Jeep collided into the Ford's rear driver's side, lost control, and rolled over. The driver of the Jeep was taken to Yuma Regional Medical Center, where they later died. Alcohol does appear to be a factor. This case remains under investigation. If you have any information, you are encouraged to contact YCSO or call 78-CRIME to remain anonymous.
A deputy is injured after responding to a domestic disturbance call in Nyland Sunday evening. The suspect fled the scene before Imperial County Sheriff's deputies arrived. Eventually, they found the 29-year-old man in Calipatria. There was a physical struggle after the suspect tried to flee from deputies again. The suspect had a gun, and while officers tried to detain him, it fired off. One deputy sustained minor injuries. The suspect is in custody. ICSO is encouraging anyone with evidence or information to contact them.
We are learning a lot more now about the horrific weekend attack on an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs. 5 people were killed, at least 19 wounded.
Jay Gray is outside of Club Q with more on the victims and a closer look at the suspect in the careful on the roads this holiday season.
Plus, for the first time, 2 sisters are crowned Miss Yuma County. They share what they plan to do with their new title. News 11's Evening Edition starts right now.
Live from Studio A in Yuma, Arizona, broadcasting across Calexico, throughout Imperial Valley, Yuma, and streaming live on KYMA.com. You're watching the Evening Edition.
It's the beginning of the harvest season. Good evening, I'm Scott Gross.
And I'm Mercedes Martinez. Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema was in Yuma today, listening to local farmers about issues they want to be addressed in the 2023 Farm Bill.
Adam Clapp spoke with the senator about what she hopes to get accomplished before the new session of Congress begins in January.
Live from Studio A in Yuma, Arizona, broadcasting across Calexico, throughout Imperial Valley, Yuma, and streaming live on KYMA.com. You're watching Nightside.
Good evening. Thank you for hanging in there with us. One person is dead after a fatal crash in Yuma. Again, thank you so much. I'm Scott Gross.
And I'm Mercedes Martinez. The Yuma County Sheriff's Office responded to the crash on South Avenue B near West 28th Street last night. A red Jeep Grand Cherokee attempted to pass a black Ford F-350, both traveling southbound. According to YCSO, the Jeep collided into the Ford's rear driver's side, lost control, and rolled over. The driver of the Jeep was taken to Yuma Regional Medical Center, where they later died.